This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit their store by using my referral link in the description below. Alright, we did not get one of the bomb rares in this pack. It's a good rare, but not a bomb one. Not one you usually take early. What do we have here? It's a pretty good pack. I like Circle of Confinement a fair bit and Ballista Watcher. I think I go with the Watcher. It's just so good. Its ability to ping stuff is big, even on the front, and then when it flips, it becomes an insane card. You know, Blood Petal Celebrant and Cruel Witness are okay too, but I think the Watcher's just the best card here. Okay. I think we follow that up with a Flame Blessed Bolt. Great at killing all the small things in the format, and a lot of them have things they can do when they die or go to the graveyard, and it turns those off, which is great. I like it more than Fierce Retribution here. Yeah. Alright, so the red cards here aren't great. The Combatants and Lightning Wolf certainly are not. We've got Undead Butler, Desperate Farmer. You know, these are all solid black cards, and I think we take one of them. This pack isn't a great one in general. Maybe, I mean, we could consider Griff Rider, I guess. Griff Rider's not bad. Do I like it more than the Butler and the Farmer in this pack? I think maybe I do, now that I think about it. It's a nice aggro creature. I do like Pointed Discussion. Pointed Discussion may just be the pick. I think I'm going to go with the Griff Rider in the end. Now, part of this, you know, is that we've already drafted 2 black-red decks today. And, you know, I think these cards are comparable. Maybe they're not. No, we have to take Pointed Discussion. It's too good. It's such a nice common. You know, draws you cards, gives you blood. It's basically Sift, but black. So, you know, I couldn't pass it. Griff Rider's good and all, but I don't think... I mean, the first Pointed Discussion is a very good card. Now we get another one. That's funny. We're going to take Wolf Strike here, though. You know, Stingwin Statuette is an okay blood payoff, but you have to get really get there on blood for it to be good. Wolf Strike will be good in any green deck we end up in. And, yeah, so I take it here. I think this card's actually pretty underrated, but I should have kept that in mind, because I bet we're going to get past like 1 million of them now, because people don't love it. Okay, we got a Bramble Worm. I have a hard time passing big worms. They're really fun to play with in Limited for me. There is a Distracting Geist, which may just be the better pick if we're being responsible. You know, Bramble Worm, you have to end up with a decent amount of ramp. You have to be sort of a control-y deck to really make it work. It's not always going to happen. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm going to be responsible again, and we're going to take the Geist. It's a great aggro creature with a nice disturb ability. Okay. I do like Massive Might a reasonable amount. There's a Lantern Bearer still here, huh? Well, we're kind of all over the place, but I think Lantern Bearer is good enough that I want to take it over the, like, decent green cards here. What are we gonna get? Where are we gonna end up? I don't know. Red, you know, red's our deepest, obviously. But not by a lot. Okay, so here I think we take a Griff Rider. We passed one earlier. I think we take it here. I do like Spore Crawler, but I think they're pretty comparable cards overall. Yeah, so I think we take Griff Rider. That said, I guess maybe Wolf Strike is better than Distracting Geist. That is something to keep in mind, of course. Yeah, we got all the Pointed Discussions. I probably took that one too early. It wasn't a great pack anyway, but if we had another Griff Rider right now instead of the Discussion, that would be a big difference. So I do think we go for the Crawler in the end. I think Wolf Strike is good enough that seeing if green's open is worth it. We're kind of staying open here. It's generally a good idea in most formats, but especially in this one because of bombs. I guess maybe Chill of the Grave. Yeah, I like the first Chill of the Grave here. We went 1-3 with that deck, Kevin. 1-3. We got. I mean, our deck had problems, but you know, in terms of, we had a lot of bad commons in our deck, basically. But yeah, we had some poor luck too. Okay, so Massive Might or Apprentice Sharpshooter. Which of you do I like more? You're both pretty good. I like you both more than Estwald Shield Basher. I can tell you that. This thing, I've talked about it a lot, dies to too much stuff that costs 1 mana in the format to be great. We played it in a deck yesterday where it worked out. I'm not saying you don't play it. I just think it's worse than these 2 cards. I think we go Sharpshooter in the end. We get a Massive Might anyway. Oh, wow. That's a really late Traveling Minister. I think we grab it. Yeah, I think we grab the Minister. Massive Might and Evolving Wilds are tempting, but if Traveling Minister is still in the pack that late, I think that may be a pretty good sign. We'll take Adamant Will here. Nice trick. Yeah, we'll take a Snarling Wolf here. Sure Strike's fine. Yeah, we never drew our Hellkite, and we were stuck on 6 lands with our demon like 2 times. We did play it once, and it almost got us there, but our opponent managed to finish us with Stenzia Uprising. So yeah, that pointed discussion pick might come back to haunt me. I mean, what we gave up was a Griff Rider. It wasn't something insane, at least, but, you know. Hey, I do like this free Massive Might, though. So, green-white. So we had this in our last draft, and then we never drew it. Getting it here is interesting. And we probably take it. It's just too good not to. And it's not like we don't have 2 good red cards already. So, you know, maybe we don't end up in white after all or whatever. It's just too good not to grab it. But it'll be funny if we never see it again. That'll be a good time, won't it? Yeah, it's definitely what we take. It's great. If we didn't have the bomb, I think the pick for us, gosh, I don't know what it would be. This is not a great pack for our deck otherwise. Yeah, I mean, Sigarda's Imprisonment maybe, but yeah, we take Hellkite here. So, you know, our white cards are good. They're not great. Our red cards are definitely better right now. I think our green and our white are comparable at this point, but obviously we have more green cards. Be spicy to use Wolf Strike on our Hellkite to kill a thing and get a 3/3. That'd be fun. Feels like red-green or red-white is where we end up. I guess white-green is also a possibility depending on what we see. But our 3 red cards might just be the 3 best cards in our deck. So it's close. I mean, I think these are the 2 best. The Maniform Hellkite and the Watcher. The Wolf Strike might be better than the Bolt, but I kind of don't think so. So yeah. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Okay. Well, so Child of the Pack here, I think really gives us a heavy shove into red-green. It's another great card, and yeah, I mean, it's just really good. Both sides are great. One side makes tokens, the other side pumps your whole board, and is really efficient, and yeah. So I think we take the Child here. This is another pack that wouldn't be great. We'd be happy if Hookhand Mariner Wheels, but yeah, we take the Child. I'm going to put these down here for now, but we'll keep in mind we have 3 very playable white cards. We also have 2 very playable blue cards and a playable black card, so. Okay, Markov Waltzer's interesting and a little tempting. I do like that signpost uncommon, but there's an Abrade here and we just take it, obviously. It's great. One of the best commons in the set. It's on color for us. We're happy with that. Okay, so I think we're interested in this Ridge Wolf. We're getting there on Wolves and Werewolves already, and it's a great 2-drop when you can do that. Yeah. Brian Comer's, of course, quite nice. Snarling Wolf, you know. If we end up with enough Wolf payoffs, we'll want more Snarling Wolves. But for now, we take Ridge Wolf. Every one of our spells is a little better thanks to our Hellkite, too. Okay, some good white cards here. I mean, Minister, Infantry, and Fleeting Spirit are all pretty nice little cards. We want the Wolf, though. Epicure is nice, and I would play it in this deck. It's better if you can do stuff with Blood, but obviously this has synergy in our deck, and it's going to be better already in our deck than the Epicure would be. So I've been pretty happy with Runebound Wolf overall in these red-green decks. Yep. This deck certainly now looks like our best one of the day, just in terms of the quality of cards in it and the synergy we're getting. So that's cool. Okay, interesting pick here. We've got a good Wolf, but we've also got a Cloaked Cadet, which is quite strong. Its ability to draw you cards is absolutely, like, very powerful. I think we probably take the Cadet. It does give us a 5 that's a little clunky maybe, but I like it enough that I want to take it over these two perfectly solid cards, but I think the Cadet's better than they are. All right, here we'll grab a Sporeback Wolf, and we're perfectly happy with that. We have 2 Wolf payoffs. More, you know, if we could jam like 2 more Hungry Ridge Wolves into this thing, we'd be pretty happy. Okay, so I think Reckless Impulse looks okay for us. Sure Strike could make the cut in our deck in the end. It is a good trick if we have our curve going well enough. All right, here we will grab an Epicure. You know, doesn't have special synergy in our deck, but Blood, a 1-drop, and a ping is perfectly fine. And who knows, we might pick up a random Blood payoff. Okay, things do seem to be drying up for us a little bit, but that's probably okay. Hopefully it is, right? I feel like all 3 drafts today, I felt like I got kind of mixed signals where I felt like something was really open, and I did for a while, but now it really doesn't feel that way. At least we got a random green card there. That's a late Fleeting Spirit. Well, into the night. Okay. Wow. Well, this pack is like super stacked for a lot of people. Lantern Flare, Panicked Bystander, Whispering Wizard, Hero's Downfall. All 4 of these are cards you first pick. And Bleed Dry is too. So we've got 5 of them. Then we look at the red and green, and we have 3 medium at best cards and Flourishing Hunter. And I think we take the Hunter. I think it's what we want. It's a nice top curve to have. Helps you stabilize and stuff. But yeah, all the cards I just mentioned are better than the Hunter. These 4 plus Bleed Dry, but we'll take the Hunter. Okay, so I think we probably take Voltaic Visionary. Nice little aggro card, draws you cards, does some things. I'm pretty happy with it overall. Okay, so Blood Tithe Harvester doesn't help us a ton. Wolfkin Outcast is going to be good here, though. We have lots of early wolves, so casting it for the reduced cost is good, and then the payoff ability is very powerful. So that's a great pickup here. How are we doing on wolves and werewolves? So we have 5 wolves and 3 werewolves. Yeah, that's pretty good, considering where we are. We'd like to get to 10-ish, but, you know. We have a nice curve, I think. I kind of doubt we play Sure Strike. I just think Massive Might is so much better. Ooh, That's exciting. I haven't got to play with this. Have I gotten any of the... I think I got the red cemetery creature once. But yeah, obviously this is a wolf, and it has a strong ability, so we're very happy to pick it up. Pick 4 here in this pack. That's great. These are cards we wouldn't hate if they wheeled, but we definitely take Prowler here. So I think we want the Weaver. We're interested in ramp a little bit. It also gives us fixing, etc. I think it's better than these other cards for us. It's another wolf/werewolf too. Yeah, even though our opening pack wasn't great in this pack, even though our first pick wasn't great in this pack, picking up Cemetery Prowler pick 4 does kind of even that out, I think. All right, grab another Flame Blessed Bolt here. I don't really have anything I really want to splash at this point, and we're probably not going to get it, but I still think the Ramp Werewolf is good. I mean, we have the Mana Sink here, lots of Wolf and Werewolf payoffs, so... Yeah, so I think this is another draft where things kind of went sideways on us. I'm hoping this time we can survive it. That wolf's not terrible. I mean, I kind of hope we don't play it, but Into the Night, I'm sure some people are like, why don't you think about playing Into the Night? You have a bunch of wolves and werewolves, and it's true, but it's just such a clunky card that is so situational that it's just not worth it. I don't know how many wolves or werewolves you need for it to be worth it, but it's a big number. Grab another Hunter. May not play 2, but I will take it. I might play 2 in this deck, though. Especially if we get, like, another Weaver. So now in Wolves, we have 8 Wolves, and we have 4 Werewolves. Do we already have an Ancestral Anger? No. But I think I'll take it. It's not like... We already have 2 Sure Strikes, so... I'll take an Ancestral Anger. Maybe we pick up a bunch late and consider playing it. Yeah, I just... It feels like I navigated all 3 drafts today kind of poorly overall, just because of how the last pack has felt. I mean, we're going to have an okay deck, don't get me wrong. But, man. I think we grab Sharpshooter here. I kind of doubt we're playing the first one, though maybe we will. Okay, see, this I like. I wish I could get both of them, even. I think we go with the Disciple in the end. It's a 2-drop, and I like 2-drops. So, I do like Crawler, too, but... Getting those late was nice, but I wish they were in 2 different packs, you know? This deck does seem better, but it's just weird how the last pack, like, we sort of stopped picking up anything good, like, in all 3 drafts today by the 3rd pack. It just seemed like everybody was in on our deck all of a sudden. I mean, we did pass a pretty good red card and stuff like that, but yeah. Okay. So. Given that we don't have any flyers, I think maybe we need the Sharpshooters. They are kind of a defensive card, but our deck can play a long game if it wants to. More Ridge Wolves would have been great, but what are you going to do? I don't love the Sharpshooter here. Or Lightning Wolf. It feels sort of like where I want to go. Something like that. Yeah. I think this seems fine. Sure, I mean, we may have some problems with flyers, but we can pretty efficiently kill the smaller ones. And, yeah. The Cadet's not amazing here. I am keeping Epic here, yeah. I mean, we don't have... just that card on its own is good enough. And, yeah, if we had Synergy, that'd be cool. The problem is I don't know what I would put in instead of the Cadet. Oh, I know it only works with humans, but it counts itself. So all it has to do is attack once and it draws a card. But you're right, if you have more training, it's better. And I did cut the Sharpshooters. Yeah, maybe it's just not good enough for our deck. And we put in, like, Lightning Wolf. That's the thing, like, I don't love Crushing Canopy in the main deck. Somebody said something about it, but it's a possibility. We could Sure Strike, I guess. Go a little more aggressive with another trick. But yeah, it's like Sharpshooter, Lightning Wolf, or Sure Strike is what we're looking at here. But I think taking it out is smart, because I don't really want to cut in either Flourishing Hunter, I don't think. So, yeah. Yeah, it may just be the Sharpshooter. Having one card that can actually stop flyers seems okay. I mean, Crushing Canopy does it too. But I like the Sharpshooter is a much more flexible card, obviously. Yeah, I think we'll go Sharpshooter in the end. Yeah. I have been happy playing this before with it basically my only card that can pay itself off, but there are going to be board states where it just can't do stuff, so... You know, yeah, the Hellkite matters, assuming we actually draw it. We have 5 instants and 1 sorcery, which isn't, like, a ton. So maybe we're in a place where we play Crushing Canopy. Yeah, I kind of like it here. If I didn't have the Hellkite, I don't think I would, but I think it upgrades it enough that I like it. You know, it has enough targets too, generally speaking. I'd like it a little more if we had more blood, but I think it's okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much is probably a pretty accurate takeaway there. The cards are all kind of similar. More coffee. That's a apt username. All right, not one of our faster hands, but it is a keeper. We've seen a lot of hands like this today that just, like, our deck has low drops, but we get these hands where we manage to get all our high drops. Decent chance we draw like a 2, since we have a bunch of them. We drew a 1, but that'll work. Always funny when you do that. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Wouldn't have minded one of those. Okay, that's pretty good. We definitely attack here. I thought they were going to block for a second. I would have loved that. So Watcher into Outcast is pretty spicy. They are black-green, so their ability to pump it isn't, like, super high. And if I can get Ballista Watcher down, might just be in business. For that reason, I do think we play our Watcher here. We can't really attack here. I mean, I guess I could with the Crawler. If they want to double block it, trading for the Wolf and me drawing a card is actually a pretty good deal. So is just them taking 3. That's a perfectly acceptable deal. We don't have a whole lot that can kill this thing. We didn't get Rending Flame or anything like that. But hopefully it doesn't matter. Alright, then we play Ballista Watcher. So if they don't manage to get a Wolf down this turn, obviously we kill that Packsong Pup before it gets off the ground. I think they're going to kill the Watcher, unfortunately. I mean, it's not a complete disaster if that's how they spend their turn, luckily, but... obviously, I'd prefer it stick around. Oh. Yeah, that's not good news. That is not good news. Okay. Yeah, so we take it. So, yeah, I think we attack with Spore Crawler. Play Child of the Pack. Uh-oh. Okay. Catapult fodder is transforming in the near future, in other words. We'll take 5. This sure feels like our other games today that we didn't perform that well in. Yeah, I guess we want to play Wolfkin Outcast. May discard our Disciple here. Yeah, our opponent's just like, you know, we're seeing all the removal for our like key cards, and just happens. You know, yesterday we dominated, so variance. We haven't lost yet or anything, mind you, but it does feel like an uphill battle at this point. So I think I'd probably do throw away the Disciple here to try to hit a 6th land. Because playing the Hunter will go a long way towards helping us stabilize. And then if we don't hit a 6th land, we just let these transform, which is perfectly fine. Do I want to trade for that thing with my Outcast? Honestly, I don't hate it. Obviously, the Outcast transforming would be big, but the Catapult fodder transforming would also be a problem. I think we try. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Alright, so yeah, we're going to throw away our Disciple. There's our 6th land we wanted. And a Braid is nice. It's a little late to kill the Pack Song Pup, but it is nice. Alright, let's play Flourishing Hunter here. So we gain 5, which is great. That definitely feels good. Makes me feel a little less pessimistic. Probably, I mean, if we draw a land here, we probably make a wolf and then just pass. So, what do I want to do here? If they attack us, that is. Okay, so they swing out. This could potentially be really bad, but I kind of feel like I do this. Now what do they do? I guess if they can kill my child here, I'm going to be in a world of hurt. Okay. Not too bad of an outcome, I don't think. Certainly an acceptable one. Yeah, so And then we end our turn. Yeah, it's not great for us. Doesn't it feel like all the games today have felt like this? Am I crazy, or does it just seem like we're always just getting outgunned and overpowered today? So I think... I think block plus a braid. I mean, I could kill both of these attackers, but I don't really think we want to do that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this deck is bad. I don't really think any of our decks today were completely terrible, but, you know, variance hasn't been our friend. I mean, I haven't played super well. There's various problems that have been... all our decks have had problems, but they've been exposed, I guess is what I would say. So... I think block with a wolf token and use a braid to finish off the pup seems like a good idea. We go to 6. They gain 6. That is not what we wanted. Yeah, I'd say we're dead now. So they're going to play this, give this a token. Yeah. Yeah, this will be able to attack us too. Yeah. Oh, actually it won't. They just played it. But we're still pretty much dead. We can only block really ugly, basically. Oh, we're dead. We are dead. Yeah. Oh, boy. I wish I could have mixed things up between the 2 days this weekend. You know, we had one day where everything went our way, and one day where nothing has gone our way. So, it's been weird. But at least I had that other day. You know, that helps even things out. Saltiness causes more more problems, more bad play and problems, and sort of snowballs. This is a good hand. I like it. Well, we don't have anything else to do, so this is one of those turns where you just do this. Not a bad place to sink your mana when you don't have anything to do. Okay, so I think we attack here. There's basically no way they block. So, yeah, get in. Then we'll play our Visionary and leave up our bolts. Yeah, I'm sure they wanted that land. Do I want to bolt this wolf here? Probably. Now it's a question of whether I just want to attack with our Voltaic Visionary. There's a chance I reveal something I can't play. It's not a really high chance, but I could reveal like a removal spell. Something weird like that, but I guess we probably still want to do it. Then we hit them for 3 and play Sporeback Wolf? Yeah. Nice. And, oh, actually, we just played Child of the Pack. Just kidding. So we're having a great start here. Let's see if we can actually parlay it into results. I may as well swing out here. I don't really want to pass the turn and let the transformation happen because... Okay, well, we got there. All right. Let the saltiness subside from the earlier drafts of the day. That was definitely like the best any one of our decks has performed so far today, so... More of that. Let's do more of that. Thank you for the resub, Killer Tofu. Thanks for being subscribed for so long, 16 months. Appreciate the support. And I always appreciate your Doug reference username. Okay, I do think this is a keep. Reckless Impulse makes it easier to keep it. Obviously, we need green mana, but between Reckless Impulse and Voltaic Visionary, we have a pretty good chance of getting there. Yeah, I mean, in terms of being salty, if yesterday also hadn't gone well, I probably would have had to step away today. But yesterday went well enough that I sort of have a tank to that can be depleted a little bit, so it doesn't make me completely insane. I mean, I was definitely pretty salty there for a while. Now we're drawing really well, so I don't think I can be too upset. It's a question of whether we want to do the Visionary. I mean, we can play most cards we reveal with it, and I guess it also just attacks better anyway than Sporeback Wolf for the most part. Yeah, we'll play it. It also dies to, like, everything, but if they don't kill it, it definitely gives us some serious value. It makes sense people don't get the reference. I think you have to be someone born in the late 80s or early 90s, or you have no idea what it's from. So, younger and older people will have no idea. Okay. I think we go for it with the Visionary. Do I want to attack for 3? Thank you for the resub, the Mad Hatter. There's something to be said for attacking for 3 here, but if we can transform this thing, let's try. Yeah, it didn't work out. Okay, so let's play Sporeback Wolf. There goes our Crushing Canopy. I think we try again this turn. I mean, you know, we have to pay more life. Okay. They don't want us to try again, understandably. Alright, let's play Child of the Pack. Good chance we Impulse this next turn. Depends what we draw, obviously. But it might be Impulse time. We could also just make a token and transform. That doesn't seem that good to me. I think we'll Impulse. Wow. How about that? Okay. So... obviously, we bolt the Spore Crawler. So, they're in a weird place here where they know they can't play an X3. So, we may not get to use a Braid, but it'll give us a pretty powerful effect. In this case, where our opponent decided they didn't want to play anything. So, I guess we'll take that, you know? Our opponent not playing things is pretty good. Wonder if they have removal here. Let's hope not. Aha! They do not. So then we play Snarling Wolf. And we end our turn. We still have another Flame Blessed Bolt in our hand, thank goodness. There's a decent chance they have their own Flourishing Hunter here. It won't gain them life, luckily, but it is a problem. Do we still do lethal here? I think maybe we do. Because if they block this, they're dead. If they block this, they're dead. Yeah, so we do lethal here. Yeah, 2 wins. We've already met our best win total of today's stream, so... Which, we've only done 2 other drafts, but... They were a 2-3 and a 1-3, so... This feels much better. Good old Child of Night, getting the job done. Does tend to do that. That person's name was Waffle Stomp, huh? You don't like other people with waffle in their name, Lord Waffles? Ooh, I think we'll finally get to play one of these today after drafting 2 of them. Watch, we'll never draw a 4th land now. So, keep 7. Not the ones that stomp them. I guess that makes sense, Lord Waffles. I guess that makes sense. That is a pretty good play here for our opponent. If only I had another wolf or a werewolf. I could throw a land away. It's not the worst plan in the world. Because, like, if I draw another 2 here, that's great. And I'll still get to Flourishing Hunter. I think we do it. Throw away a mountain. Oh, or we'll draw a braid. That works. I could hold on to it and be greedy with our Hellkite, but I think that would be unwise. Hellkite of Braid is obviously way spicier, but setting them back on board is definitely more valuable. Okay. So we're gonna attack. Then we play Maniform Hellkite and hope they don't have removal. That's a cool animation. I haven't seen that one yet. Seems like some of them have been more lackluster of late. Oh my god. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So we've got our Flame Blessed Bolt, which we can use to give us a 1/1. I'm sure they have way better spells given their color combination, so things may be about to get really bad for us. Of course, our opponent countered our Maniform Hellkite with the Maniform Hellkite in their spell deck. They're probably about to make like a 5/5. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe this is my life today. The salt is back. Oh, I forgot to attack with my Epicure. Here's the salt, you know, impacting me. Cool animation for the ability, too. At least we got to see it. We do get to play Flourishing Hunter next turn, which will help a bit, but yeah, I mean... probably not enough. Oh, we actually have to draw a land to do it anyway. That's a pretty sweet combo. They still get the effect, of course, but... we put them back on board, at least. Yeah, we lose. It would have been, you know, if we drew a land there, we might have had a bit of a chance, but... why doesn't Ballista Watcher have reach? What's that about? Man. Heartbreaking. We did get to attack with it once, you know? Oh, man. So 2 and 2. Are we going to have another 2 and 3? Maybe. Pretty good hand. We'll go ahead and bolt this while we can. I guess maybe waiting if they played like a pup this turn might have been a little better, but we have Wolf Strike, so it's not like the pup will be free from death. So Ballista Watcher comes down next turn, probably. It's pretty good. We would have been able to play our Flourishing Hunter on the next turn, but our opponent made sure that can't happen. Okay. So... Spore back. Leave up the ping and the Wolf Strike. I'm thinking I'm going to block with Spore back and then use Ballista Watcher's ability. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't do that. Because Menace. I guess I can declare the block and they have to use a trick to kill my creature. Well, yeah. I think we're okay with trading the wolf, I guess. So we should be able to Wolf Strike our way out of this. If something goes weird here for us. Yeah. So let's hope they don't also have a braid. Thank God. That's the kind of play that could get us there. I mean, that's just, it's that powerful of a turn when you 2-for-1 somebody like that. So that might get us there. Doesn't hurt that they're stuck on 3 mana either. Okay, so I think we go Epicure. Use the blood. Ooh, that is a great draw. Okay, trying to decide if I want to attack with the Watcher. The problem is, they can set up blocks in a way where I don't get to use Massive Might how I want to, and then I lose the Watcher's ability. So, like, if I attack and they block Sporeback Wolf with Hookhand Mariner and Spore Crawler, well, it's probably still worth it, I guess, isn't it? I just save my Ballista Watcher above all else. And if they double block the Ballista Watcher, yeah. No, I think it's good enough that we want to hold on to it. So they're just going for a chump. I don't think we do anything about that if all they do is chump here. So that's, how much damage is that? That's 7. Oh, man. So we really blow them out here. They do get to draw a card, so there's that. So it's not quite a 2-for-1. Sort of feels like one, though. Oh yeah, we get to kill the Paxong pup, so we're happy about that. We do gain 1 life, but yes, 3 wins. We did it. We got our best record of the day. At worst. And hopefully we do a little better than that. Wow. So, I mean, if I draw a mountain, this hand's pretty much in business, but if I don't draw one, it is a disaster. And I'm on the draw, but I think it's too much of a disaster. Like, if I had a green card I could play early, I'd probably keep it, but neither of these, yeah, we have to mulligan. This hand is much better. It has problems. I'd probably send Flourishing Hunter back, because I can play this at a discount, so, yeah. Hellkite's nice to see. Maybe this time we'll get to do things with it. Not playing anything there is not ideal. Double Panic Bystander. That's going to be a problem if and when they transform. We want to play the Weaver here. Land there is really good. What do I play is the question. I guess with the Hellkite I can Massive Might and get a 1-1, but a 2-5 is also quite formidable on this board. As is a 5-4. As is a 4-4. For that matter. Man. Yeah, I think we play Wolfkin Outcast. And just leave up Massive Might. It would be real bad if they played the Aura here. I'd probably just take the 4. It's going to be very easy for them to transform their bystanders, like, because they stack, so that's not a lot of fun. Okay. Now we're probably in Maniform Hellkite territory. Yeah, I think we are. I think we play Hellkite, then leave up both these instants. We can use the Bolt to kill the 4-1 attacker. Or we can use the Bolt to kill a thing, and then use the 1-1 token to block the 4-1 attacker. Which seems pretty good. Yeah, so we go Flame Blast Bolt, kill a bystander. Block the 4-1. That was pretty spicy. Don't love that. But luckily she's not absolutely massive or anything. Can also just kill her now. And get a 2-2 to attack them with in the process. Yeah, I guess a Braid attack with Outcast and Hellkite is pretty good here. I don't even have to Abrade, really, because of Massive Might. Yeah, I do miss out on making a creature that can attack them, but between Abrade and Massive Might, we can do a lot here. Okay, we can also just hit them for 9, which I'm okay with. So I kind of think we do what we did last time, which is leave up mana for removal to kill a thing, and then use the token to block a thing. Yeah. We're definitely being less aggressive with the Hellkite than we could be, but we're getting tons of value out of this. So I'm okay with it. We could blow up their knife. So this is interesting. They can equip it, and then if I kill it, they gain enough life to transform their bystander. But if I kill their bystander, it doesn't really matter. And that is what I would kill with a Braid, so. Okay. Yeah, I think we probably want to wait till our own turn. Yeah. So now I do think we use a Braid on our own turn. So yeah, if we kill the 2/2 here and swing out, that's a great turn. I guess we leave back the Weaver so we can play Child of the Pack. We'll attack with everything else. Although, if I end up playing Massive Might, I won't be attacking. But I guess if they decide not to, they have to block, though, is the thing. But, yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it back. That's heartbreaking. But fine. I can live with it. It's done its job. We're okay with that trade. We get to draw a card after all, and we hit them for 7. Yeah. They are going to start gaining some significant life with Minister plus Catilda, but that also means their shields are down, so... Yeah, we want to play the Child here. Well, we did get to kind of go off with our Hellkite at least. So yeah, they can equip it, they can give it +1/+0. It's a nice little combo. I've enjoyed it myself. So it does give them some significant life. I hope they're playing something for their sake, though. Yeah, they are. Okay. So, swing out here. Yeah. So they have 1 green mana. This is 5/7/9. I think we just go for the lethal here. 1 green mana is not going to do anything. Nice. Positive record. So that brings us to 7 and 9 on the day, which, since we went 14 and 3 yesterday, is a perfectly decent record for the weekend. 21 and 12? Yeah. Is it 23 and 12? I guess it's 23 and 12. Very good hand. I kind of forgot we have Cemetery Prowler. Yeah. Down with that. So, because of the chances they have Syncopate, combined with the fact that there's nothing to exile yet, I think I'd probably just play my Weaver and attack. They could have Syncopate. I guess it getting countered would be a big deal, but we have 2 other 3-mana cards, so it's not a disaster. Yeah, good. That would have been a good time to just top deck a Flame Blessed Bolt, but, you know, can't always have it your way. So I do think we attack here, because if they block, we can exile it from their graveyard with our Cemetery Prowler. If they just take 2, that's okay, too. I guess, luckily they blocked, so it doesn't matter, but I probably should have played one of my humans first, but Yeah, we definitely exile that from their graveyard now. Means we can play Spore Crawler now, which is an absurd turn. I'm down with that. Three mana Manaform Hellkite. So leaving this back doesn't help us at all. I think we just swing out here. We have to do it? We have to do it. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't really matter for our deck, but still kind of weird. Then we throw down a Hellkite to go with the Prowler, which is really scary for our opponent. Our two Mythics. Whispering Wizard is good. I mean, it is the kind of card that could help them find a way out of this. Like, they kill something and make a token here. That's a pretty big deal. They don't outright kill it, which is good for us, but yeah. Okay, so I probably want to play Ballista Watcher most of all here. It's kind of worth swinging out again. I'll still have 4 mana. My Prowler might die, but the discount isn't really doing that much for us right this second. I think we just swing out. Okay, I'm down with that. The Outcast is just so big that maybe I want to play it more. Yeah. That's a pretty good way to get your shields up. Sort of leaning towards swing out again. Yeah. Think of her the follow. Ayo Hador. Yeah, that makes sense. The life link is annoying, but they can, of course, get it back from their graveyard, so there are minimal gains to be gotten. It's too bad I don't have my trick here. It'd be hilarious. So maybe I just kill the 3/3. Well, they're going to have repeatable life gain no matter what I do. And they do have to use mana to get it back, but I think still killing the 3/3 makes more sense. I go up to 2. I think that means we want Ballista Watcher more. Oh, that's true. It would have gone back to their turn, and I'm sure they would have used it right away, but you're right. Uh-oh. That again, huh? We may not be able to beat it this time. It's gonna be tough. That's for sure. Do I attack with my Ballista Watcher here? Sort of feels like I do. Maybe. I guess attacking with Spore Crawler is not bad, actually. Spore Crawler or Cemetery Prowler is not bad. Okay, this is going to be a little awkward now because of how I decided to do this. My Prowler's going to die, and that means that I won't be able to play anything in my second main phase if I use my Watcher here, and I think we do use the Watcher. We are going to draw land, so I guess maybe that'll change the equation a little, but I do think this is how we go. They gain so much life. Oh. It's an awkward thing to draw here, but... Oh, well... Everything they had died, so I guess I'm okay with it now that I think about it. So, yeah. We played Child of the Pack here. So, they can put these auras all on their creature, which isn't going to be great for us. But it's not game-breaking either. So I'm not, like, completely out of luck. Oh, Ballista plus Bolt probably was the right way to go. That's a good call. Probably was what we should have done. Alright, so we take 5. Does feel like this is a race we should win, even with the life gain. So we attack with both of these. Play Flourishing Hunter and gain 5. We will get a 1/1 when we use our Bolt, which might matter. Oh, they're going to get rid of our Hellkite. Maybe. Yeah, Ballista plus Bolt on that turn was the smart move. You guys are correct. Child of the Pack, I mean, you know, it's nice to get down, but not nice enough. Okay. Feels like we're getting into the neighborhood with this particular hand where we just want to make a token and attack them. Yeah. I can also make a token and play the wolf, which could be worthwhile. Yeah, that might just be better. I think it is. Another kill spell here is not what I want to see, but I think they have it. Okay, they're just going all in on trying to race. Could still have a kill spell, I guess. The kill a tapped creature one. They stop attacking us now, which I think makes sense. Okay, so let's make a wolf token. So we could attack with Flourishing Hunter here and finish the thing off with Flame Blessed Bolt, which I don't think is a terrible plan. But I think we can wait a turn. Their chances of double spelling are not high, so yeah, we'll pass the turn here. And then we should have a much more advantageous attack next turn. Okay, well, with double Flame Blessed Bolt, it's kind of tempting to cast them both on the Ancestor, which will give me 2/2/1s. And then it'll have 3 toughness left, so there's nothing it can block. Well, it can block the 2/1s. It would be able to block the 2/1s. I do like the Day-Night mechanic better than the old Werewolf mechanic. No matter what, they're going to gain life. I think casting both bolts and attacking is good here. Yeah. Whew. 5 wins. There we go. There we go. Thanks, Maniform Hellkite. Pretty good starting hand. Haven't seen the Runebound Wolf, have we? Okay. So I'm gonna attack here. And I'll play Sporeback Wolf. I haven't drafted a whole lot of blue-red in this format. Looks fun, though. So... yeah, we'll play Mountaineer. I think we attack with both. Yeah, okay. We just go ahead and buff the wolf and leave up Flame Blessed Bolt. It'd be funny if we were playing Gael Monfils, but... yeah, I think I am gonna bolt the Drake before things happen. Especially because we know they have Ancestral Anger in their hand. Well, maybe this is Gael Monfils then. Good for him. My grandfather loves tennis. I've watched a lot of it with my grandfather. Not so much other than that, but... my grandfather is 86 and still plays tennis, so that tells you something. Okay, so Cemetery Prowler. We got a lot of attractive options for our Prowler here. I do think we probably attack with our Wolf first. Snarling one, that is. Yeah, we'll attack with our... We can attack with both, really, can't we? Yeah, we'll just attack with both. Okay, so yeah, we just do the one this time, because then we play Cemetery Prowler. So it's tempting to go after the Ancestral Anger here a little bit. But it's not like it gets that much more potent, even if we get rid of it, and I'd rather play a creature here, so let's hit the Epicure, and then play Runebound Wolf. Wow, that's cool. I'll have to... Not that my grandfather will understand that I played a game against Gael Monfils, but, you know. Yeah, you're gonna draw a card here, but I think it's gonna be a little too slow. Oh, was that in their graveyard? I guess it was up here. Weird. Oh no, they discarded it to blood. That's what it was. That makes sense. Okay. So... I guess we swing out here. We're not going to use Runebound Wolf this turn, so yeah, I think we swing out here. That's pretty cool. I think Pump, play Child of the Pack is a fine line here. I could have Braid the Wandering Mind, but I'm just not that concerned. Should I be? Maybe. It does draw them cards and stuff. But I think we just go ahead and do the extra damage here and play Child of the Pack. I think it's just better. So... Child of the Pack? No, I decided not to kill the Flying Brain because I just don't... I can't imagine it gets them out of this. Like, having to attack with a creature is such a big problem for them. So... Oh, yeah. So we're good. We're gonna get there. We... Abrade the Cruel Witness. And how many wolves do we have? We have 5. So is it better to leave this back? Yeah, it's definitely better to do this. Yeah. And... Good game, Gael Monfils. Playing against a famous person is always interesting. I'll have to tweet at him. Okay, so... We're up to 6 wins, so we're at 9-9 now. We have to win our last game here to finish for a positive record on the day. But like I said earlier, because we did so well yesterday, we have a really good record for the weekend anyway, so... I'm not nearly as famous as Gael Monfils, but I guess some people probably do feel that way. I mean, Magic... I guess to Magic people, maybe I'm equally famous. At least you're... Probably not, though. Like... There's so many Magic players out there who don't actually consume that much Magic content, so I don't know. He might still be more famous in the Magic world than me. Pretty good hand. I think it depends on where you live regarding tennis. I think there's a lot of Europeans who would tell you that, yeah, that. Question here is, do I just buff my creature? I think I do. I can leave up my bolt, but yeah. I think you're right among, like, American Magic players, but... well, this is gonna hurt a little. Electing not to have our bolt up. I think that's enough lands, thank you. I think we just hit them for 3 again, and then bolt the Celebrant. That's interesting. I think I would have gone for the sack on the Fellstinger if I were them. I kind of feel okay about attacking here. If they want to trade Fellstinger, I'm all for it. I'm also all for just getting in for 1 and playing Ballista Watcher. Removal here isn't good for us. Yeah, especially that removal, since they gain a bunch of life. Oh my god. The beatdown is real. So that's 9. Woo! And that doesn't help us. Okay. I think we might be dead now. That's the spiciest Daybreak Combatant start I've ever seen. Oh, I think we might be dead? We are dead. So I don't know what kind of math I was doing. Alright, well... you know, given how our day started, finishing 9-9 on the day is fine with me. And this was a 6-3 deck, and I'm okay with that. You know, it does suck when you have a deck with Dreadfest Demon and Manaform Hellkite go 1-3, but, and I was a bit salty about it, but overall we had a great weekend, and we went 14-3 yesterday and 9-9 today, so I could live with it. If we didn't have a positive record with this deck, I think I would have been salty.